Oh, oh, what up? I just had to come and go live. Like, really? I just put that up there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really have no reason for putting it up there. No subject matter or nothing like that. Just wanted to come on and say hello to everybody. I done had a couple of folks be like, where SBS at? Where he done been and stuff. Y'all, I've been trying to pay my bills. Stay on top of my game. On top of my, my business and stuff. Y'all know how it is. Y'all forgive me. I've been eating a burrito and stuff like that, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hey to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't, it's been so much going on, y'all. God dang, man, there's been so much going on since the last time I got on. Oh, y'all forgive me for that. Man, there's been so much going on. What is good, everybody? To those that's coming in, you know what I'm saying? It's good to see y'all, whoever you are. If you would make yourself known, you know what I'm saying, when you come in this thing and, you know what I'm saying, and just say, hey, something like that or whatever, that's why I came on, just to holler at y'all, see how everybody doing, you know what I'm saying, you know, because it's a lot going on. It's just what it is. It's a lot going on. And I was, some of my videos and stuff, some people that watch my videos, they was like, man, you need to get on and, talk about some of the stuff that's going on and stuff like that. But one of the things that's been real hard for me to do is to articulate what's going on when I got stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Like life. You know, I don't try to entertain uh other things like, a lot of these other blogs and stuff be talking about people's business and, who got shot and, trying to be, private investigators or public investigators, whatever you call it. Thing is, my focus is on taking care of my children, staying like in a place that I can be reached, living in humility, staying humble and staying out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that seems to be very essential nowadays to stay alive is to stay out the way and get your bread. That's take care of your children, stuff like that. That's what I've been on. So if anybody been wondering where I've been, that's what I've been on. Conflict is so easy on this whole internet, social media stuff. Conflict is so easy, man. Like you got folks arguing back and forth about stuff that don't even have no true relevance. Grown men. I see more grown men going back and forth arguing on the internet and talking about all kind of irrelevant stuff more than I do ladies. I don't see it. I want to commend you ladies that are YouTubers that may see this video. I want to commend y'all. Y'all. I'm not answering it right now. I want to commend y'all for staying out the way. You know, I've seen a little bit of effort to become unified. Ladies and stuff. Seem like the ladies are starting to get a lot more empowered. I've even watching some of these rap videos and stuff like that. It's more women starting to plug into the rap industry and stuff like that. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel I ain't too cool with what I know that's coming with it, if I may say. Because I'm gonna go on and start from here. I want y'all to understand that we need our women. We I ain't trying to answer that right now. We need our women. We need our black women. We need our black women, you know what I'm saying, to stay in a place that is totally far from what I would want to call the nigga mentality. But if you look at a lot of these rap videos and stuff like that, a lot of these ladies are starting to produce or whatever, they probably get to the money, you know what I'm saying? But how how effective are the things that they talking about? You know what I'm saying? How effective is it? You know what I'm saying? What is happening? What do we see that's happening, due to, we seeing the influx of ladies, black women that are becoming rap artists. What image are they putting out there? You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that's been concerning me. I love to see women successful. I love that. You know what I'm saying? But at what price? What are you doing in order to get to that money? You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they literally just, they, what's that old saying? Sex sells, and that's what they selling. They own that. They own that. And hey, they done found their niche. You know what I'm saying? But what can I say? I don't really. I don't know. It's just, I know that nowadays we gotta take care of our children, we gotta make money, stuff like that. But it's just like, do they? Does anybody care about the image that's being portrayed? You know what I'm saying, when they on these cameras doing what they doing or whatever. I got two little girls, and I'm just, this is something that I was trying not to really just get into it. I wanted to come and speak to y'all, say hey, but it's hard to not really just look at this stuff for what it is. It's hard. Like, I'll be like, man, like, what is going on? Why are these? Why? I know why the black women are doing it, because it's a check, and you got a lot of other black women that have set a precedent, like Megan Thee Stallion and people like that, who have set a precedent and saying, you know what, shoot, I got bills to pay, I got kids to feed, this, that, and the other, whatever. I'm sexy, got a body and stuff like that. Shoot, let me get out here and do my thing. Try to get to this bread. But what's happening is that you got a lot of other black women, young women, young black girls who seeing this image, and they like, shoot, that's the way I want to be. That's who I want to be. I want to be like that. I want to do that. And it done took off. I mean, now every time I get on, YouTube or whatever, I'm seeing more women, black women that, producing videos and half naked, and what I'm saying, they doing their thing, they getting to the money, getting views and stuff like that. But at what price? At what price? I don't. It's hard. It's I can't. I'm not trying to judge none of these women that's doing this, but what it's just like, are we thinking about the image that we are portraying? Are these ladies are thinking about the image they portraying? Or are they just like, you know what? I got to get to my money. I got to get to the bag. So, forget, moral character, and forget all of those things that, I get back to that once I get to this money. But what happens when you sell out for the money? What happens? The image that you portray is gonna be what everybody expect you to be. Even if you were to go out in public and stuff like that, that's what they expect you to be. So if you ever call yourself wanting to walk away from that type of image, what's gonna end up happening? They're gonna always try to hold you to that sex standard. A lot of black men are holding women to a lot of black men are holding black women to a sex standard. So that's the way a lot of them approach and perceive black women, the black men or whatever. And a lot of seem like a lot of black women kind of like that. They want to power. It's like a power for them, because it's a weakness for black men, but it's a power for black women to even be able to use that as a tool of manipulation. Because a lot of them, like, let me say, like Lotto, Big Lotto, whatever her name is, or whatever, like they portraying this image, what I'm saying? But in real life, that's not the way that they want to be perceived. So how do you portray this image on television, on, or whatever, and then in public, you want to be respected as a lady? See, it's hard to, like, it's like it's no balance in it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you either gonna choose to be, uh uh above board, have moral character about yourself, or you gonna act like that. You're gonna portray that type of image, the sex image, and to whichever road you choose, that's the way you're gonna be hit. They're gonna hold you to that standard. We all hold people to a particular standard. We'll hold another person to a standard more than we hold our own selves to a standard. So I've been sitting back looking at this stuff. It's so crazy. crazy, man. It's like it's so much I want to talk about, and that's like, but that's something I've really, really been paying attention to that long. It's just the influx of women on internet, saying making videos. That during Glorilla, boy, she done set a precedent, boy. She done took off. I love to see that woman doing her thing. I a lot of you now. I love it, and she ain't really selling no sexual image, but that idea of talking about some, f nigga free. Like, I get it. But see, that's a lot of black men fault. Like ones that's in that type of arena. That's where she got that idea from. So she just pretty much capitalized off the idea because the type of men that she was talking about, they do exist in her world where she come from. They exist. That's why she's able to articulate it the way she does. So I don't know. I just, like I said, I just been sitting back thinking about a lot of stuff. But besides all of that, because I kind of got off of what I really wanted to be communicating to you guys about, it's just something I've been noticing. It's a lot of stuff I've been noticing. I've been noticing a lot of people dying. Not just rap artists, regular people and stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Just all kind of people just dying. Just all kind of crazy stuff happening to people. Black men killing black women. It's folks. Oh man, that's why I don't get on. That's why I don't get on social media like I want to, because it's so much negative. I want to be able to come to y'all with some positive stuff, talk to you about some positive stuff. But like, how can I really like? There's a such thing called reality, and this stuff got to get addressed. I watch some of these platforms, but most of these platforms that I had even started watching when I got on YouTube, all they're talking about is when these rap artists die, when who did what, and all just, and they talking about celebrity, like everybody want to be like a gossip person, talking about negative stuff that other people that don't even know them going through. I see, certain vloggers that been talking about Takeoff and his death and trying to figure out what happened and got videos and stuff and putting them on, what I'm saying? And then they trying to see who killed him and all that or whatever. Like, I'm like, and they getting a lot of views. I ain't mad. Trust me, I ain't hating by the least bit. Do your thing. But my thing is like, that ain't even none of their business. That ain't even none of their business. And I promise, boy, they can dig and dig and dig in other people's business to that degree. Like, and they got shit. I mean, stuff that they need to be focusing on their own as an individual. But that's what that's what they own. See, that's just the way it is, I guess. I can't adjust to it. Charleston White done took over the internet. Just toxic stuff. All on the internet. I can't do it. I would. It's been a part of me that was like, what, I'm gonna start me another channel, and I'm gonna, get on something else. I can't sell out like that. I'm just gonna be myself when I get on here, communicating with you guys about whatever I communicate with you about. I'm just gonna be myself. I can't be nobody else but me. I'm not concerned about what somebody else, I can't talk about nobody else's business like that. I got a real life. I would love to go live and show y'all my life, when I'm at home with my babies and stuff like that, because that's the type of images that I would want to portray. I don't want to be one of those people that's on YouTube, talking about who done died and who killed them. It might get a lot of views. It might get a lot of attention, but that's just not me. I mean, true enough, I would love to have it to where people are listening to what it is that I'm saying to them for the moral aspect of it, not just for entertainment, but just to get some substance. Talk about some stuff that you like. You probably been thinking about yourself, but there's nobody around you in your social circle that you could communicate with about these particular things. I know a lot of women and stuff that got children a lot of men, you know, that's in their children's lives. I know y'all been concerned about what you seeing if you've been paying attention. You got every right to be concerned. You should be. You should be concerned. We can't be passive about what we're saying, and we might not can do anything about it. But the thing is, make sure you know what's existed, because see, our little ones are gonna run into the world that's being created as they grow up. They gon' we gotta pay attention as adults what's going on with them. You know, the music and stuff, how it's transitioning and how it's influencing, because that's what happened to us. You know, when the movie Colors, like, you know, oh, just, you know, my birthday was October 18th, so I just turned 43. You hear me? 43. I am 43 years old. Praise the Lord. I don't feel like it. I don't look like it, but I'm 43 years old. I thank the Lord where I'm at. It's like my maturity and me having children and stuff, knowing where I come from and the stuff that I absorbed and what I watched. I'm watching and seeing how the music and how, you know, social media and stuff, things like that are taking over. And these are things that our children are going to inherit as far as their attention is concerned. My 6-year-old right now got a phone, got a cell phone, be watching all kind of TikTok videos and stuff like that, and be trying to do those little dances and stuff like that. It's all in fun. I get it. But it's other videos and stuff that end up coming up, and I be like, wait a minute. This don't supposed to be on no child's feed. She has her own account. She has her own account on YouTube for children. And, you know, I try to keep those videos, but they sneak that stuff up in there. Like, all kind of crazy, demonic stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. My baby talking about, Daddy, look. I'm like, what the hell? How is this getting on? How you watching this on your phone? I know this is supposed to be age restricted. So of all that I'm talking about, what the main idea of what I'm talking about is the agenda. There is an agenda and an attack on the minds of not only just us as grown folks, but our children as well. There's an agenda that to pull the spirit that, you know, women supposed to have. It's an attack on them. See, they first started with, you know, trying to assassinate the character and the mindset of black men. Now they're gonna start to try to pull out women's attention, and got certain women as industry plants. Well, I learned that term, industry plant. They plant these women, you know, saying to portray a particular image, to be that type of chick, do what she doing. Because that's what's gonna get you what you want. That's what you're gonna get. That's what you want to be. You know, if you want to get attention, if you want to get to the bread, you want to get to the bag. You know, portray this image. You know, find a sucker that got money or whatever, and shake it behind and stuff like that, and get his attention, and, you know, saying break bread or whatever. That's where we at right now. But you know what though? Ain't nobody want to articulate that and put that into perspective and see how that's working for the demise of black culture. They don't want to see that. They don't. I'm gonna say not to say they don't nobody want to hear about that, because the influence of it is so strong. It's like, what do you do? It's everywhere. Television, social media. It's everywhere. What do you do? What do? You can't stop it. Because enough people not going to listen to put a set of standard against it. They ain't going to set no standard against it. They just going to keep it up. And it's just a ongoing cycle, because they have found it to be lucrative in order to do these things. And we know money's short. Oh, we know money's short. Why do you think a lot of you bloggers doing what they're doing and talking about what they're talking about? As soon as something happens, the first thing they do is turn on their social media cameras and start recording and talking about it immediately. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to do it myself. I say, you know what? Should I get on here and start articulating about what I think about this, that, and the other, whatever the case is? No. God didn't put it on my heart to talk about this stuff. I'm just not the one to capitalize off of somebody else's demise, you know what I'm saying? And knowing darn well, my heart ain't conformed to even focus on that. If anything, I want to, I hated it happen to him. What happened to the rapper Takeoff? I hate that happened to that man. You know what happened to Young Dolph? I hate what happened to him. Mo3, I hate what happened to him. But do I feel compelled to capitalize off of what took place and assume that people want to hear me talk about what happened to them as far as like who did it and what for and all this? No. That's totally irrelevant. If I'm gonna speak on it, I'm gonna use what happened to them as an example of what not to do, and I want to articulate it in that manner. And we all know what that lifestyle they conspired to come with. We already know. As adults, we know. And what's understood don't have to what? Be explained. We just don't be we have gotten desensitized to the image, saying that they portray and how it literally affects the psyche of others that's out here that are weak-minded. That music, like we already know the devil used to be the minister of music. We know that story back and forth. We know. So I don't know why us as human beings, unless you just don't believe, are literally are desensitized to the message and the energy that's coming from hearing that all the time. Shoot a nigga, bang, bust him in his head, put him in the bed, pull out my leg. Now that he dead, like need I say more? Hearing that all the time. What's up, Prophet? What's that? Prophet BA? Yeah, like I'm being real talk. It's good to hear from y'all as well. I really got on just to speak or whatever, but I was like, since I'm on, let me articulate some of the stuff that I've been seeing. Like, do y'all feel the same? I just want to know, do y'all feel the same way? Do y'all really like? Does this bother y'all? Does it bother you any? Does it concern you? Are anybody paying attention to politics? Anybody paid attention to the Democrat and the Republic, like the race for the House of Representatives and the Senate? Did anybody paying attention to that? I don't see not one black male or female talking about what's going on in politics right now. Other than maybe a Candace Owens or somebody like that. But see, she's in the politics. We just average citizens. But yet and still, we should be concerned about who is leading and guiding us. We should be really concerned. We should get an understanding on what the Democratic Party believes in versus the Republican Party believes in. Not saying that we're supposed to, join a particular party, but at least know who it is that's dictating the rules around you in the United States. Who is it that's representing you? Do you know who's representing you? Do you know who your senator is or your state? Do you know who the House of Representatives? Saying, do you know of your state who these people are, what they believe? These people are shaping our world as we see it. Well, they shaping the United States as we see it. Who's pro-abortion? Who's pro-abortion? Saying who's against abortion? Who is for gay rights? Who's against gay rights? Because you know what all of that stems from? Moral standard. Why wouldn't we want leaders that have moral standard? But you know what? Those that have moral standards, they never make it into office. They never make it into office. Because we don't even be like we go with what we hear other people talk about. I'm gonna vote for that person, even if you do vote. I don't even know. Like, do a lot of the people that y'all that's listening to this video, do y'all vote? Like, did you vote? These folks gonna keep calling me. I'm gonna see if I can pause this. I don't know if I can pause it or not. Hold on. Stay on this much longer, whatever. I just wanted to come and speak. We got a lot of stuff to be concerned about, and I hope that you guys, like I said, I'm not, I ain't trying to be just, internet popular and stuff like that. I want my message to be popular. I want what I'm talking about to you guys to stick. I want it to mean something to you, for you to take this, and have conversations with you ladies, have conversations with your man, have conversations with your children about what they seeing going on and what we see going on, and the way our world is shifting, saying to, like, it's shifting in the negative. We in the negative. We're in the negative. What are we gonna do as individuals within our own circles, our own arenas, in order to make sure that we don't fall with the world system? We don't supposed to put our trust in the world system, right? The world system is where this toxic music is coming from. The toxic stuff that we see on television is coming from the world system. The world system has its own way of influencing and making things gravitate to like march to their tune. The world system. So how are we gonna keep ourselves from being manipulated by the world system? One of the things that you're gonna have to do for now, until the God call you home, is to be grounded in your beliefs, in your moral beliefs. Be grounded in what God's words say. To not be of the world. I ain't saying we got to be perfect. I ain't saying that you're going to be perfect and do everything the right way all the time. But you're going to have to separate yourself mentally and spiritually from the ways of the world. And if you don't know what those are, you're going to have to really do some soul searching within yourself to say, you know what, how am I allowing the world to affect me? What am I conspiring to on a daily basis that can be construed as me selling myself out to the world system? Not by opinion, but just within your own moral self. To, like, when you do an evaluation within yourself, to say, you know what, man, I don't need to be doing this like this. I don't need, whatever the case is. It's time to do some soul searching. What side you really on? Do the stuff that you see going on bother you, or is just like it's whatever to you? Which one is it? I'm concerned. That's the reason why I don't be on social media that much or whatever, trying to get on here talking to y'all about stuff. I want to. I really do want to, but man, it's like my mind is just like, I be like, Lord, what are we gonna do? I don't be always having the words to articulate. I haven't really been doing a lot of studying like I'm supposed to in God's word. I've been up under attack in certain ways. I'm fine, but at the same time, I'm human too. I have stuff that go on with me, and I be like, Lord, like, what is it gonna take? People have a way of making trouble for you. You really, really got to be grounded. You have to even be careful the people that you communicate to and confide in. There's so many different traps to get you caught up and thrown off off your game, get played out of your position. How many of you that's watching this done got a job and stuff like that, and you got people at your job that seem like they want to try to, according to what position that you hold, they want to try to get you, thrown off the game, or try to, give you a bad name and be, talking about you and stuff. Who have y'all experienced that? Do you know like what I'm talking about? Like that type of spirit. They want to try to use you to try to almost in a sense make themselves popular at the workplace. Where you get your money, everybody there to get money. But that's the type of stuff that's going on. But I call that young nigga mess. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying not to cuss. But I mean, when I get to talking real, sometimes I be like, boy, I'm about to say it, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of young nigga stuff going on. See, I'm 43. So my mind is a lot different when it comes to the way I perceive things that I see. I have 2 little girls. So daddy ain't trying to keep up with the young crowd. I'm really grown. So to me, I'm sitting back looking at these young folk like, God dang. Like, is this what y'all doing? Killing? So many young folks killing. I was just watching looking at a thing on a news earlier in Little Rock, Arkansas at Little Rock Central High School. I graduated from Little Rock Central High School. Some of these kids are bringing disassembled guns inside of the schools. They said this had happened like over 5 times within a month. What is their intent for bringing these guns to the school? The school. That's where we send our children to learn. But they bringing guns. Kids getting ran up on, you know what I'm saying? Little kids getting ran up on while they at school. And then during coward police, I'm talking about Uvalde, them during coward police, whatever, didn't even want to stand up against the boy. Like what? Yeah, them their officers just let that man come up in there and kill them babies. But these officers, y'all got guns too, right? But you're gonna let the devil come in there and just have his way. Y'all supposed to be protecting the servant. Look at what they did. There are videos out showing exactly what they did, which they did nothing. They sat back, heard the gunshots, and didn't even try to engage the man before he got as far as he did. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we dealing with. You ladies, my brothers that's watching this, make sure you watch over your children. Do not take for granted that everything is okay. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? To those that's watching this and hearing what I'm saying. Don't take for granted on what you're seeing that's going on. Stay woke. It ain't nothing to be a mystery or a secret type of stuff, whatever. Like the whole, the Illuminati conspiracy. You seeing what's going on in real time. You seeing it. You see it on the news. And it ain't a matter if, but when it happens. Pray to God that you don't have to go through some of the stuff that other people have gone through, but you're going to have to watch. I ain't saying that you're supposed to be afraid or operate in fear, but watch. Pay attention. You got folks that want to put stuff on paper towels and stuff it in the handles of women's vehicles and stuff. All kind of crazy stuff they doing to try to hurt other women, hurt other people. You fellas that got baby mamas, that you got children and y'all not together, make sure that you look out for that woman. She might got a man or whatever, but she got your children. So forget him. Watch your children. I would have loved to see, for me, for anybody that's in that position, I would have desired, for you, for where you will be there with your children and the woman that made your children with. But we all know, because a lot of us been raised in single parent homes. I'm one of them. So we didn't have our daddies in the home. But now it's so essential. If you're gonna call yourself making children with a woman, I would hope that you have it in your heart to want to endure and do what it takes in order to hold on to her for the sake of your children. Because that's what the devil wanted, to separate. And y'all know for yourself that many relationships have separated for some of the most pettiest of reasons. Because of lack of self-control. Done said something wrong. Done put your hands on a woman, or you done cheated and stuff like that, or whatever. Like, you have to set a standard against some of this stuff in order for y'all relationship to stay together. Me and my lady, we together. You know what I'm saying? We raising our children together. Both of my children with the same woman, and we still together. I'm let me say that I'm proud of myself for that. It ain't been easy. It has not been easy. But I thank God that he put it in my heart to love her strong enough to where we work stuff out. I take care of my home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd make sure that they good. I make sure they good. Whatever my child's mother need or whatever, and we done broke up a couple of times, but I've never left her side to where she could depend on me if she need me. Not just financially, but she might need at the time, we only had one child, but she'd be like, Fabe, I'm tired, and whatever the case is, like I go and get my baby, with no argument or nothing like that. I ain't never gave her a hard time when it come to my children. Never will. Never will. I mean, but the thing is, I don't want no other man to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing either. That's why I do it. Those are my children. Ain't no other man gonna be now one of my kids gonna be calling no man daddy other than me. My youngest baby, she just turned 1 yesterday, and I am so grateful that my child is healthy. You know what I'm saying? They happy children. They know who their daddy is. They crazy about their daddy. They crazy about their mama too, but they crazy about their daddy. When I tell you, the boy, you can't tell them nothing about their daddy. My 6-year-old boy, Skylar, don't play no games about her daddy. I mean, I can't go nowhere without my child right there with me. As it should be. As it should be. She look at her daddy as being like, my dad is strong. My daddy this, my daddy that. I want her to feel. I would have desired that for myself, to be able to have a daddy to brag on. Not only just brag on, but just, how kids are, you ain't got your daddy and did or whatever. See, can't nobody say that to my child. Because she got her daddy. Everything she got, her daddy provided. And she know it. From her room that she got, 6 years old, got her own bedroom, queen size bed, and it's laid out for her. Because daddy worked hard to make sure that happened for her. It's just time for us to be involved in the right things. It's just certain stuff that we just ain't got time to be focusing on. I guess that's really what I'm trying to say. When I start talking about the music and stuff like that or whatever, like, it's in our face because it's all over the media. And of course, we're going to watch it. We're going to look at social media. We're going to look, we're going to look at all that type of stuff. We're going to look at it. But we can't allow that to become us. That's not who we really are, what the television is portraying. That's not who we really are. So let's not ever get it twisted about what reality is. Because those images and stuff that we see on television with these folks doing what they're doing on TV, they still got a life as well. That image that we see on TV, them people don't live that life 24/7. So while we call ourselves trying to conform to the love and hip hops and the rap artists, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, or whatever the case is, these folk got real lives. So while you trying to portray them, they like, I didn't tell you to do that. They done sold millions of records and stuff, got millions of dollars, nice houses and stuff like that. They taking care of their family. They doing what they need to do in order to get to that bag. And they did it. They doing it. They know what to do. Now, it's other stuff that come with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would want to be getting that type of money. I don't know. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they getting it, the image that they portraying. I don't know if I would want to do it like that. I'd rather grind for it the way I grind. I'd rather grind for it. Because they have such an influence on so many different people. And I really don't like the fact that they'll portray the type of image on the television screen, knowing goodness well that that's not really their life. They was talking about Future just a couple of days ago on social media, talking about how Future be on here talking about Percocet, Molly Percocet, and all this other stuff, doing all these different drugs. No goodness well, he had even admitted to it. He don't do it. He don't do that stuff. He don't do that himself. He don't even do all them drugs. But you up here saying this stuff. What's up, Mimi? You up here saying this stuff to selling that idea to all these, the young people, and look at what's happening. Not saying it's Future fault, because that's a choice that people making to do that. Molly, Percocet, all these different pills and stuff, or whatever, and what they doing with that stuff, what they doing with them pills. They adding stuff like fentanyl and stuff up in them. Folks, matter of fact, my lady had a friend of hers got a hold to some something. I don't know if it was some pills or some powder. That's what it was. Y'all know what powder is. Hell, you know what it is. And they mixed fentanyl with it. Killed her instantly. They just had her funeral not too long ago. Young girl, she was in her 30s. Pretty girl. Gone. Percocet. Molly Percocet. Percocet. Papa Perk. All that. That party life, that party mentality. Yeah, it is, Mimi. Very, very, very. It's killing folk. Every day. Young folk. You even got to be careful, like if you smoke weed and stuff, you got to even be careful where you get your weed from. I ain't against nobody smoking no weed or whatever. If I could do it with the career that I have or whatever, I would. But I can't. I'm being honest. I would. I'd be born like an Indian chief. But you can't even trust where you get your get weed from. It's gonna get to the point to where you gonna have to go to the dispensary or whatever instead of fooling with the streets, because see, the streets trying to compete now with the dispensaries. They trying to stay relevant. A lot of these states and stuff are getting ready to legalize marijuana, where they gonna have these dispensaries and stuff, and that's gonna take the dope man on the street out the game, because ain't nobody gonna have to go to him no more. It's something to think about. They say statistically, they were saying by 2025, yeah, if I smoked, I'd never get it from the streets. Yeah, straight up. Me, what state you live in? Cause do you live in a state? You don't have to tell me what state you're in, but just tell me, do you live in a state where it's legal, where you can go and get it? Just say if you did, can you go to where you live in and get it? Legally. Let me be honest. I'm finna tell some truth right quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be on here much longer, but it's legal here. Okay. All right, bet. Um, I went to California probably about around my birthday was around October 18th. A week before October 18th, I was in California. And I I went to a dispensary. I went to a dispensary. It was that was something to go see. That was something to go see. I had to go see. My curiosity got the best of me. Boy, I must have Googled one of them darn dispensaries, and boy, I must have pulled my 18 wheeler and parked maybe back somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because look, what that look like an 18 wheeler parked in front of a marijuana dispensary. Boy, that'd be like, oh, wait the hell now, your ass going to jail. You under the influence. But I did. I went. Well, my experience was very interesting. Um, those people that are in those dispensaries, those that they hire, their spirit is just so pleasant. They got such a pleasant spirit. I mean, smiling and real light spirited. You know what I'm saying? That's what for me. Like when I used to smoke weed a lot, that's the way it was for me. Like it just made me cool. I'd be cool, laid back, whatever the case is. Like I used to love smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I was saying to get back to my point. Like you got to be careful where you get it because of what they doing with it, with the drugs, with the weed and stuff like that. It's not. It's not. It's just not the same. It's not. It's not safe. Something that you trying to do for fun and recreation or whatever. You almost have to be thinking about if you gonna wake up the next morning. Pleasant, the perks of their job. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yes, Lord. Like I was like, what if I had the type of bread that I could, like, what I'm saying, in order to start a marijuana dispensary, shit, I would, I sure would, no shame. And I love the Lord. Lord know I love him, man. But hey, let me be honest. I would. I would dang sure invest. I sure would. I sure would. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. I like again. I just wanted to, I'm good. I hope y'all good. I hope and pray that everybody that has watched this video, I just thank you for your time. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a little conversation. It's so much negative stuff be on uh internet, YouTube, they all them talking about who done killed who and uh just all kind of crazy stuff that that has been the source, the source of reasoning that people get on social media to find out who did what and why they did it and what for, type stuff, whatever. What's wrong with us just getting on here and just being real with, just being real people, communicating with, just saying what up, what I'm saying, talking about life. And you know it's really good seeing you live, coming back anytime soon. Yeah. Oh, and Mimi, just so you know, it's SBS. It's Sophisticated Black Strong. It ain't Cebu. If I could, I don't know where you to make that C out to be. SBC. Sophisticated Black Conscious. Sophisticated Black Conscious. God dang. Yeah, that's what it is. Mimi, yeah. You could. I'll be SBC for you. Sophisticated Black Conscious. God dang. How about that? Look, let me raise my fountain for that one. Sophisticated Black Conscious. I might start me another channel. SBS and SBC. God dang. According to me. But no, I'm just teasing. But yeah. Um, I hope that y'all. Yeah, right. I hope that like I say, that y'all. I just want everybody to be okay. I want everybody to be focused and conscious to what's going on, and I'm gonna try my best, y'all, to actually have a subject point, before I come on, instead of just I mean I don't I'm not I can, but I don't be wanting to just come on here with some um created speech. Like I want to come with a subject, but I don't want to be fake. I only want to be get on here and just be myself. And that's when y'all like what you see right now. This is who I really am. Like even if you were to see me in person, this is my personality. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just I want to have one of those channels, which I think I've done a pretty good job, even though I don't get a lot of views and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, me. I want to be natural. I just want to be myself. Like I don't want to be getting on here, trying to I want to be entertaining, true enough, but sometimes it's time to be serious. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of times I've come on or whatever, I be on a serious tip. Yeah, I play around and stuff. I'm real cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like God gave me the ability to, you know, get on the social media and attract the amount of people that I have for the sake of me being able to get on and talk about the stuff that a lot of people it might be some channels that talk about what I talk about, but I want to be one of them as well because I know what's going on as well. And we don't know all the channels that talk about the stuff that I may talk about, when it comes to the Lord and just the world and what's going on or whatever, you know. But knowing that Sophisticated Black Strong, I go watch his channel. He gonna talk about some stuff that I might have thought about, or that's going on in the world, and you could come here and we could talk about it together. I said I was gonna start using um what's that StreamYard a little bit more instead of just this right here where I just go live, so we can all communicate together. I can bring y'all on stuff because I haven't used StreamYard in a while, but I will. I'm gonna get right. I guess I'm trying. Um, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you for your time. If you new to my channel, please like hold on 1 second.
There you go, bro.
Thank you, bro.
All right, where is it going?
Hell, I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I guess Memphis.
No, I didn't even look at the paper.
Memphis.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, bro.
Okay, man. Oh, okay, y'all. But my bad. I had to get my bills. Get my bills. You know what I'm saying? This how I get my money right here. See, I'm finna get ready to go to Memphis. That's where I'm on my way to. I'm finna get ready to go to Memphis tonight. But I'm saying I'm gonna give me some rest. Give me a little bit of nap in before I get up and go on and get on this road or whatever. But yeah, y'all stay woke. Keep your head and keep your mind and your heart focused on the right things every day. Let your conversations be edifying. Let me say thank you for sharing. Looking forward to seeing you next time, hopefully soon though. A real talk, man. I really do appreciate you being here, sweetheart. I really, really do. Thank you for giving me your time to watch me or whatever. And may God just whatever it is that you believe in God for, I stand in agreement with you right now that He make it so in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just y'all stay woke, stay focused. You know, don't 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 let the devil use you. If you hear this, don't let the devil use you. Don't let him take your focus off of what's most important. Your children, your career. Well, really, let me some of the God word, your children, your career. You know what I'm saying? Your family. You know what I'm saying? And and make good on it. You know what I'm saying? Like make it good. Make it be something that be like, create memories, create some good memories with your children, with your spouse, with your family and stuff. Create some good memories. We leaving this earth, people leaving this earth every day. Man, it's just time to be more positive and more. It just, I want to see more good natured people successful. I know that's hard, when you really think about it. Some things the Lord can yeah, something the Lord can bless. Yeah. Mimi, you know what's up, girl. Girl, you see, yeah. You know what's up. You know what's up. So anyway, I keep talking about I'm finna get off this thing, but I'm finna do it. I'm finna stop it. Just want to, whatever God put in my heart to say, I'm just, letting it, I'm just talking freely, I don't know, man. I really wish I could talk to y'all, in person. Like, it'd be nice, if we like, but that's what StreamYard could do. Even though via social media we can all talk to each other on, so where y'all get on the screen and we talking back and forth with each other. I want to do that. If I did that, and y'all could put this in the comments. If I start doing StreamYard more, whatever, can y'all, give me the little bit of time, where it's be 30 minutes to an hour to where we could talk about whatever needs to be talked about, even if it's something that's going on with you personally or whatever the case is, and you could get on and talk about, no judgment zone. We just talk about the stuff and try to, we may be able to help each other. Y'all might just be able to help me. I don't got it all together. I thank God for what it is that I have. But I don't have it all together. I have my challenges. I really want to be able to, and I want to be able to talk to y'all about these challenges that I have, because y'all might be able to help me figure some stuff out sometimes. We can help each other. Just because it's my channel don't mean that it's just all about me. It ain't about me. It's about y'all too. That's why I'm talking to y'all. What I'm saying is it got something to do with me and a lot to do with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. I ain't just, saying what I'm saying just for me or just for y'all. I'm saying I got to hold myself to them same standards. Iron sharpens iron. And the more iron we got, the sharper we going to be, right? You got dang right. All right, y'all. Sophisticated Black strong in this thing. Y'all stay strong. Y'all stay keep your mind focused. Focus. Don't let the devil have his way with y'all. Especially I'm gonna be in the comments participating too many nuts in these bushes for I support you. Maybe you a fool, girl. You know what you're talking about, though. Real talk. You know what you're talking about. But yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm finna go and gonna get, try to get a nap in or something like that, and then I'm gonna get up from here. But God bless y'all. Stay focused. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Oh shoot. That do it? Nope.